what are the top 3 aspects of what could go wrong during an auction campaign? Firstly, it would be getting the price wrong to start with. Now, this is where forensic research is required. This is where an upfront, even robust conversation with your seller needs to take place, because we all know that even though an auction campaign might be 3 to 4 weeks, the buyer is usually identified in the first 10 days. So getting the price right to start with is absolutely critical. And if you don't, what you'll find is you'll burn inquiry and you'll burn buyers. You don't want to do that. Secondly, what could go wrong is you're not over communicating enough with your seller. What this means is weekly updates via email, daily conversations in terms of what's happening with the buyers, how does the owner feel about the campaign. Thirdly, what it also includes is sitting down with your client on a face-to-face basis, or if they're interstate or overseas, FaceTime or Zoom, and actually connecting with them and talking them through the demographic of each buyer, submitting offers, getting their feedback, letting them know about other just listed, just sold, and ensuring that it is very much a holistic update on what's happening on the market. And if price updates need to occur, whether it's an adjustment upwards or downwards, or just letting the client know that the metrics you've set for them in terms of buys through web views, building inspections, second inspections and offers are on track, will then let them know that they are on track. The third thing that's going to go wrong, obviously, is a lack of communication to your buyers. You need to provide vendor-like service to buyers. And this is where a lot of people, due to previous legacies of boom markets, just think that list the property and the buyers will just walk through. That's absolutely wrong. When I first got into real estate and there was no computers, there was no REA or domain, there was only local print publication, we had to make 100 phone calls prior to the first inspection. So do that, and then once you've got a short list that's curated during the form of the campaign, and you're contacting them usually 3 to 4 times a week, updating them, and gone are the days where you can just say, how are you? Have you got finance in place? Are you still planning to come to the auction? That's not going to work anymore. What will work is over communicating in terms of even face-to-face meetings with buyers now. That way you'll get a lot more information out of them. That way the qualification process around their finance will be a lot clearer to you. And that way when you sit with your vendor, you'll have a lot more of a detailed understanding of exactly where your buyers are at, so you can provide much more accurate information and therefore a final recommendation when it comes to the reserve price.